Don't move. Didn't expect Si Huayuan's hidden wife to be such a beauty. What if this knife, by accident, cut through your artery? Si Huayuan would be devastated, wouldn't he?
Kill me, slice me, whatever you want.
Just remember to tell me after she's completely dead. Do you know
What it's like to marry the first crush of your youth. How it feels. Been in love with Si Huayuan for 20 years, the third year of being married to him. When I was 10,
I followed my remarried mother
to survive in the Move family, I was forced to become a weak, helpless, mute,
only good at eating.
such a sorry sight.
Aren't you ashamed?
This was my first time meeting Si Huayuan. Maybe it was because of that pastry.
Eat slowly. I'm Si Huayuan. What's your name? Moo. 1.
Qing, or perhaps his smiling eyes. The name Si Huayuan is etched deeply in my mind. He's the perfect idol everyone admires, and I, a mute dreaming of being a journalist, naturally became the target of ridicule.
A mute wants to be a journalist. Keep dreaming. Speak up, mute.
This isn't the first time Si Huayuan has helped me out.
If you don't want to get beaten up, then scram.
I can't even remember anymore.
Falling for Si Huayuan repeatedly.
Don't mind what they say. You'll definitely become a great journalist one day. I believe in you.
After all,
I'm the stepdaughter of the Mu family.
How could I possibly dare to dream of being connected to the sole heir of the Si family? Until that day, the sister who was supposed to marry Si Huayuan
suddenly ran away and disappeared before the wedding.
What? You want me to marry Si Huayuan instead?
Yeah, what else?
You,
What right do you have to marry Si Huayuan?
First time I felt grateful to be the Mu family's stepdaughter. I was a pawn tied to their interests, so what?
I can marry Si Huayuan.
I do it willingly.
I was lost in endless joy, completely unaware that the flutter of young love was just my own chaos. Si Huayuan never had any feelings for me.
Don't prepare my breakfast. I'll leave first. I just can't figure it out.
Why did Si Huayuan, who used to treat me so well, change completely after we got married? No matter how hard I tried to hold on to this relationship, we were like two parallel lines, never crossing paths. He became just as distant as everyone else. He treated me like I was invisible, insignificant. 3 years have passed. This loveless marriage. It's time to end it. Si Huayuan. Where voices fill the air. I'm here. When no one pays attention. 10 hours ago.
Starting today, So Huayuan takes over as head of the Si family and oversee all affiliated news companies. Starting today, So Huayuan will take over head of the Si family and oversee all affiliated news companies.
No wonder you're a legacy of a news family, sharp words, eloquent and precise. Watching Si Huayuan's speech videos again? Come on, spill it. Do you have a crush on Si Huayuan? Don't deny it. If you dislike him, why use his videos for sign language practice? You called his speeches impeccable. Crystal clear, like a textbook example. Just kidding. But I heard Si Huayuan's married. What magic that woman has to marry the amazing, wealthy Mr. C. I mean, he single-handedly debated big shots in the C family and rose to power. A legend. We have no chance in this life. Maybe the next one.
I work hard interpreting sign language, hoping one day I could stand by his side, openly and proudly. Cold, heartless Si Huayuan. How could he feel anything for a stand-in bride like me? It's impossible.
Don't move. I didn't expect Si Huayuan's secret wife to be such a beauty.
What if my knife
Accidentally cuts your artery? Si Huayuan would be heartbroken.
Who are you really?
Si Huayuan's mute bride can actually talk. I'm dying to share this news with him. Such a great surprise.
Alert everyone. Meeting in 10 minutes. Hello?
Si Huayuan. Long time no see.
Who are you?
Who I am doesn't matter. What matters is my knife is right against Mrs. C's neck.
Wanqing!
If I add just a little pressure, she'll be scared out of her mind, begging me for mercy. That sound would be absolutely delightful.
Delightful sound. Wanqing doesn't even know how to talk. Do you even know who my wife is? Next time you threaten me, do your homework first. I'm busy. No time to play games with you.
Hang up on me, I'll kill her right now.
Go ahead. Kill or torture, whatever you want. Just remember to let me know once she's truly dead.
Si Huayuan. Didn't expect the kidnapping I carefully planned. Si Huayuan called it a game. He even asked me who his wife is. Isn't it you?
Jerk. Si Huayuan, you jerk. Call him. I need to talk to him. Call him now. Pick up the phone. Answer the call.
Take a good look. This is Si Huayuan. The husband you love the most.
I thought, if I tried my best to get closer to him, he might give me a little love. Together, we could hold up this fragile home. But I never expected, even if I were kidnapped, he'd still remain indifferent. Since that's the case, use kidnapped victim's identity to completely escape this prison? On the day the Si family's leader takes power, his wife is found dead in the wild. Si Huayuan. Aren't you afraid of headlines like this?
Cut the crap. What's your purpose in threatening me?
Though I don't know what that kidnapper is trying to threaten Si Huayuan with. This might be my chance to escape this family and their control over me. If you don't want your wife to die, hurry up and divorce her.
not after money, but obsessed with my marital status. This kind of kidnapper is a first for me. I'll say it again, I'm busy and have no time to play games with an idiot like you.
Si Huayuan never dreamed of this. His mute wife might become a kidnapper to threaten him. To Si Huayuan, I'm just a hostage sent by the Mu family. Alive or dead, does it even matter?
What's important is that my knife is right against Mrs. C's neck.
Could it be that Wan Qing is really in trouble?
Mr. C, the meeting is about to start. Do you want to get ready?
Cancel it. 406. Trace this number for me.
It's been 3 years. This loveless marriage. It's time to end it.
Take it off. You're just a hostage. You shouldn't wear clothes that aren't yours. Are you planning to strip? Our marriage won't be public. This is the prenuptial agreement. Sign it. You're not allowed to initiate divorce after marriage. Don't reveal identity or face publicly. If you break any of these rules, the penalty is 2 billion. You're just a hostage from the Mu family to stay by my side. Know your place, it's better for both of us. Mrs. C. Kill or torture, up to you. Just make sure she's dead before you let me know.
Today,
I got a strange call. 406. Nothing. He said he wants to kill Mrs. C.
406.
Don't be scared. It's probably just a kidnapper trying to threaten me over the phone. Have you been through anything recently? Anything unusual?
Is he investigating what happened last night?
He didn't find a thing.
It's a virtual number.
And they used a voice changer. It's a man. Based on his tone. Sure, it's a young man. I'll investigate further.
Is the lady okay?
She's fine. Add more security to protect her. Remember, don't reveal the relationship between her and me. I need a sign language interpreter tomorrow. You'll attend with me. Don't worry. Won't reveal identity. I'll arrange pickup tomorrow morning. Get ready. Maybe keeping you by my side is the best protection.
My identity. Soon, whether you make it public or not. After our divorce, I'll be free.
Mind your words and actions, you're my assistant now. Don't let anyone misunderstand our relationship.
Is this the new head of the C family?
So handsome. The one next to him must be his wife. Mr. C, long time no see. And this is...
Knowing that your wife has hearing difficulties, I specifically hired a sign language interpreter for you both.
Sorry, I thought you two were a couple. I've never seen Mrs. C in public before.
Actually, my wife, also hearing impaired. After getting married, my wife, to me, became my weakness, succeeded in the role. Forces around me started stirring up to prevent them from threatening me and hurting her. Keeping her identity hidden is the best protection for her.
Such pretentiousness. Someone who doesn't even care about his wife's life dares to shamelessly play the role of a perfect husband in front of others.
Turns out the cold and aloof Mr. C is actually romantic, hiding his beloved away like a treasure.
Tracking device is ready. Once they call, we can pinpoint his location.
My job's done. I'm going home.
Can't you just stay quietly by my side? Is that so hard for you? What are you fussing about now?
Fussing? Acting the hero too long, too absorbed in the role, talking about protecting me. I almost died yesterday.
What are you gesturing about? Are you cursing at me?
Right, the wife you mentioned isn't even me, right?
Didn't succeed in murdering my wife yesterday? Go ahead, speak up. What's your next plan to hurt her?
Seems like Mr. C has plenty of free time to attend such irrelevant banquets. So leisurely, huh? But for me, this is actually a great opportunity to hurt your wife.
You were at the venue too? This is bad. Wanqing! Stop being so mysterious. People like you don't even deserve to be at such an event.
Oh, really? Well, Mr. C, why do you sound a bit nervous? Didn't you say yesterday your wife could do whatever she wants to me? What's the matter, now, in front of others?
After playing the devoted lover.
You've changed your mind?
Who are you exactly? What are you doing?
Looks like Mr. C got the wrong person. But, didn't you just say, someone like me
doesn't deserve to be here, right? And you think you can hurt me, Si Huayuan's wife?
Stop flaunting love, Mr. C. Yesterday, your wife almost died. I almost killed her. I grabbed her by the neck, stabbed her back over and over with a knife, but she couldn't say a word. She could only beg me with frantic gestures. And you said to wait until she was dead before coming to collect her body. You've always been heartless. So why are you acting so sentimental now? Why do you suddenly care about her?
Speak. What is it that you really want?
I told you yesterday. I want you to divorce Mu Wanqing. After all, I'm just optional to you anyway. Might as well set me free. Let me leave this cage. I know. The one you're engaged to is the eldest Mu daughter, Mu Wani. Though she disappeared the day before the wedding. But you can't just settle for anything and marry your sister-in-law?
Didn't expect you to be so well informed.
Cut the crap. Make a decision by tomorrow or else. Get ready to pick up Mu Wanqing's corpse.
You want me to divorce Wan Qing? Not a chance. Star 406 star. I swear. I'll catch you with my own hands.
Catch me yourself. No way. I can't let him find me.
Are you hiding something from me? Hand over your phone.
I pretended about 406. He found out.
Last night. Was there some kind of accident? Are you hurt anywhere? What did he do to you? Did he threaten you with a knife? Or did he? He wanted to kill you? Your wounds are so bad. Why didn't you tell me?
Wait until I'm dead to tell? Isn't that what you said? You're crazy again.
The man who kidnapped you, did you see his face?
He had his face covered. I couldn't get a good look at his face.
Starting today, someone will protect you secretly. Tomorrow, go to the hospital, get a proper checkup.
He probably didn't notice, right?
Get me the list of everyone who attended tonight. Locate the phone IP address. Kidnapper's smart. IP address keeps changing. We'll need more time to pinpoint his exact location. I'll send you the call records. Analyze his voice ASAP.
CYUN. The more you try to control, the more things spin out of control. This thing has been with me for 2 days. I bet that person is still searching for it.
Car keys. Are they in the bag? What's wrong?
Why need my car keys? Don't tell me. Dash cam. Bastard! CYUN, you're a bastard. Call him. Call him now. On the day the C family heir takes over, his wife dies in the wilderness. CYUN. Aren't you afraid of news like that?
Cut the crap. What's your real purpose for threatening me?
If you want your wife alive, just divorce her as soon as possible. If he discovers I posed as the kidnapper, I'm screwed.
You're here just in time. What's going on? The dash cam. Why didn't it capture anything on the night of the kidnapping?
Nothing at all? That can't be right. Could it be that the kidnapper was afraid CYUN would see his face and replace the dash cam?
Can you ride a bike? Don't worry. I'll catch this kidnapper soon. This car. He maybe tampered with it. It's not safe. I'll get you another car. Mom, besides these people now, who knows about the wedding with Muwanqing?
Muwani.
I can break off the engagement and set you free, but before that, need to confirm with you.
What is it?
Is the Mu family marrying Muwanqing off to that cripple from the Chen family?
Yuning, that gold digger, would sell her daughter for profit.
Alright. I'll set you free. Inform the Mu family that tomorrow's wedding is still on. But the bride replaced with Muwanqing. Wanqing, back then, to protect you from marrying that cripple, I used dishonorable means to keep you by my side. These years, to avoid drawing you into the power struggle between the Si and Mu families, I deliberately ignored you. But unexpectedly, someone has their eye on you. Who exactly wants to kidnap you? Those who know about our marriage. Not many people here. Is this 406? It was said by your sister, Muwani.
Why didn't you answer the phone and go to the OB/GYN for a checkup? Why didn't you go? Here's the medicine and supplements I brought you. Take them on time every day. And this. What else did you think it was? 3 years of marriage and still no progress. If you won't take initiative, then I, as your mother, will have to teach you.
I'm your real mom, not some madam.
Who said you could talk? I brought you into the Mu family, not to cause trouble for me. If you want to stay here, keep your mouth shut forever.
You abandoned dad, fine, but is staying with the Mu family what matters? Do anything I say.
Just keep your mouth shut, that's all. It's not like I'm asking you to die. Don't forget. When you begged me on your knees to put your foolish dad in a nursing home. What did you promise me? If you don't want him dying homeless out on the street, then you'd better act like a mute bride your whole life. And if you can't get pregnant, don't blame me for not being nice. Oh dear. You're really useless. Your dumb dad asks you to do something, and you just do it. Obediently, huh?
Yeah. To protect my dad, I bit my tongue and stayed silent for half my life. And for that naive, youthful crush, I married Si Huayuan, who didn't love me. Ended up with a broken marriage. Is this my fate? Then I want to be selfish for once. Since you want to control me, I'll force Si Huayuan to ask for a divorce. Let's see if anyone dares to say anything then. I'm breaking free from all these chains. Living for myself. Have you made up your mind? Divorce Mu Wanqing or not?
Before you decide, I'm curious about something. Everyone thinks Muwani is my wife. Why are you so sure that Muwanqing is my real wife? Could it be you've been by my side all along? Cut the nonsense.
Right now, I'm the one calling. If you won't divorce Mu Wanqing, then I'll expose all the shady dealings between the Si family and the Mu family. The eldest daughter of the Mu family vanished on the eve of her wedding, and her younger sister ended up marrying her fiancé. Just thinking about it is exciting.
You're really confident, aren't you? What makes you think some fake news can threaten me?
Fake news? See this photo. Let's see if you can stay this calm.
What's this?
Oh, this? It's Mu Wanqing's thigh. Guess. I'll hold on to this photo. Just imagine what kind of story I could spin with it. Mr. C, go ahead, get creative.
You're a creep. A sicko smearing my wife with fake photos and twisted fantasies.
Fake photos? As her husband, you don't know if a mole's on her thigh.
One count of intimidation isn't enough for you. Let's tack on another charge. How about multiple offenses? That should earn you a few years behind bars, huh?
Some husband you are. You don't even know this? Is it because you're not interested? Or you've never stripped her down? Don't believe me? You can go ask Mu Wanqing yourself. See if this is really her thigh. Hey! You scumbag! We've been married for 3 years, and you don't even know if there's a mole on my thigh. Wait a sec. What did I just say? Have him confirm it himself.
Mu Wanqing. Are you crazy?
How can he confirm it? I mean, what is he supposed to confirm?
That guy in black. Could it be that photo? Wanqing won't be in danger, right?
What if he really loses control and comes to check himself? No, I'll call him again. Oh no, could he really be coming to confirm?
Who knew Mrs. C had such a wild side? Too many bizarre things have been happening lately. So far, the only clue is you took it off yourself. Let me help you take it off.
You're hurt.
That kidnapper planted a bomb in the garage. I almost got blown up. Tell me, you don't know this kidnapper, right? Right? Then why does he have your private photos? And know things about you that even I, your husband, don't?
What are you doing? I got kidnapped, you were threatened, and you're not pursuing the kidnapper? And now you're questioning me, the victim?
So, you really have no idea what I'm about to do. Sorry, I acted impulsively. This was sent by your mother. Take it off. It doesn't suit you.
Mr. C reviewed garage surveillance footage. It didn't capture a clear shot of the man's face.
Pretty thorough preparation. But didn't kill me this time. He's bound to call again. Stick to the plan. Figure out who 406 really is, ASAP. Tomorrow. Wanqing's visiting her father at the nursing home. Assign more people to watch her. 406. Make another move soon.
It seems he's determined to catch 406. You're badly hurt. Let me treat your wounds.
Wan Qing. No matter how cunning 406 is, I'll never let you get hurt.
Si Huayuan. Agree to divorce me before finding 406. Before you discover 406, I'll make sure you agree to divorce me.
Warmed up the milk. Bread's in the microwave.
You told me not to fall for you. Why make me breakfast every day? You even swap the coffee I don't like for milk. Who are you trying to impress this time?
I've got plans. I'm leaving now.
The nursing home. After years, Dad. You still love this the most.
Yuning, don't go. I'm begging you. Please don't. Don't leave me.
Dad. You should have said this before divorcing Mom. But why didn't you say anything back then? Even if you couldn't keep Mom, you should have kept me.
Yuning, don't cry. You have to raise Wan Qing. Well, don't end up like me, wasting a whole life. So,
Were you scared I'd suffer with you? Is that why you sent me away? But Dad, I haven't had a single happy day at the Mu family. At the Mu family, I'm Mu Wani's shadow. After she lost her hearing, I had to be mute. That life.
I've had enough of it.
Can you take me away, Dad? Cold-hearted husband. Selfish mom. And me. The one who must stay silent. Dad. This loveless home. I don't want it anymore. Once Si Huayuan agrees to divorce me, I'll take you away from here.
Mr. C. Estimated profit was 1 million last month.
Next month is expected to be even higher.
Mr. C. Sorry, we lost track of Mrs. C. She's gone missing.
Damn it.
Sorry. Did I scare you just now? You disappeared without a word 3 years ago. I've been looking for you ever since. Never thought I'd run into you here. Wan Qing, how have you been all these years?
Your sign language has improved. Only with hard practice.
So we can finally have a proper chat.
Miss Mu. What a coincidence.
I didn't expect to run into you here. Wan Qing. Who's this?
Wan Qing. You're calling her so affectionately. Hello. Si Huayuan, right?
So, it's Mr. C. I've heard so much about you. Didn't expect Wan Qing to know you too.
I once interpreted sign language for Mr. C at work.
Oh, I see. Wan Qing, and I won't interrupt Mr. C's work. Wan Qing? It's about lunchtime. Let's grab something to eat.
You're right. No matter how busy you are, you have to eat. I'll come too.
The fish there is really fresh. You should give it a try.
It's delicious.
Do you like fish a lot?
Yeah.
I really like fish. Want a drink?
Sorry.
I don't drink. Why is he acting so strange today?
If you're uncomfortable, we can go somewhere else.
You're really good at sign language. You a sign language interpreter?
Yeah, I even learned sign language just to communicate better with Wanqing. And this time when I came back, I joined Wanqing's company. Someone of your rank, Mr. C, doesn't need sign language, right? If you want. There's always someone who can translate for you.
So, besides me, someone else is learning sign language for Wanqing.
Mr. Xiao.
Are you married?
Mr. C, are you that interested in me?
Sorry, I need to take care of something.
I noticed Mr. C seems especially concerned about Wanqing. If I'm not mistaken, isn't Mr. C already married?
You've got it wrong. I just... Mr. C, from surveillance footage. Your wife.
Seems to know this kidnapper.
Why were you at the sanatorium?
Are you spying on me?
So, Mrs. C, do you have some secret you don't want me to know?
Doubting me?
Senior Xiao, doubting. In what way?
Senior Xiao isn't that kind of person.
Do you know him that well? To me, he's just some random guy who suddenly showed up in your life. And if you know him so well... What about me? We've known each other for 20 years, married for 3. Mu Wanqing, have you ever really understood me? I thought I knew you inside out, but recent events made me wonder if I ever truly knew the whole you. Look into someone named Xiao Yao. The sooner, the better. Also, I need a sign language tutor. Teach me. Inform HR. Send Mu Wanqing a specific recruitment notice.
I've made so many threatening calls to Si Huayuan. Yet he still refuses to talk about divorce. What am I supposed to do?
Why didn't that explosion kill me yesterday? Not even bold enough to call today?
Yesterday was a warm-up. If you don't bring up divorce with Mu Wanqing soon, who knows what's next?
For 06, why fixate on making Wanqing and a divorce? Are you some crazy admirer of hers? Can't win her over, so you resort to these disgraceful tactics?
What? An admirer? You despicable psycho.
Thinking you can take Wanqing away from me. Keep dreaming.
Your marriage to Mu Wanqing is a business deal. You don't love her. Is it hard to let her go?
I'm telling you. You're just a creep lurking in the shadows, spying on others' happiness. You'll never understand how I feel about her.
He has special feelings for me. Guess even kidnappers can pull off the deeply in love act.
Mu Wanqing. I will never divorce you.
Could it be? Si Huayuan realized I'm 406.
I said that because someone might mislead you. I won't divorce you. Scandal or rumors, I won't allow any stain on our marriage.
I see.
You're always reckless in what you do. I'm worried someone might take advantage of you, so. Oh, right. I need a private sign language interpreter for a large news company like C Corporation. This is a great opportunity for you. If you don't want to be someone's pawn, manipulated by others, seize this chance. Earn your place by my side through your own skills.
What does he mean by that? Why do you want me to stand by your side? What if I make it? My face and name will be exposed. Worried?
So confident, huh?
I can handle this job. I've practiced your speech videos extensively. The moment I see your expression, I know what you're thinking and about to say.
Oh, really?
Then tell me.
What am I thinking right now? That kidnapper once questioned our relationship. I really wanted to tell him. No. You're such a jerk. How could anyone understand the feelings between us? But then I thought, maybe our relationship is even worse than strangers. I don't even know you as well as. Kidnapper threatened me, thinking. It's time to change that.
Change that? What does he mean by that?
It's getting late. Get some rest. Your lawful husband showing up in your bed, strange, huh? Don't worry, I won't try anything. Whatever you say. You're not worried I have ulterior motives, are you? We've been married this long, if I wanted to do something, I wouldn't have waited. Or is it that Mrs. C is afraid she can't control herself and wants to make a move on me? Now, that might actually happen. That kidnapper. He showed up in the garage. The house might not be safe, but tonight, you can sleep well. Everything that happened recently, just think of it as a bad dream. Forget it. Kill me or torture me, do whatever you want. Make sure she's dead, then inform me. And what I said earlier. Just forget it.
How could I forget? That's what being a journalist is about.
You're mute, yet your dream is to be a journalist.
How many times warned you?
If the Mu family finds out you're not mute, they'll throw us out. Why don't you listen?
Is it because of her?
Yes. Mu family's real daughter is deaf. What right do you, an adopted daughter, have to live well in the Mu family? Only if you become mute and make the Mu family pity us. Can we survive?
No.
Wanqing! Are you talking?
Why would Dad call so early? Dad?
Mrs. C, is my phone working well for you? Last time I helped you fix the dash cam.
You didn't even say thank you. You're the one in black, aren't you? What did you do to my dad?
Mrs. C, if I heard correctly, it seems like
You've been posing as me all this time.
threatening Si Huayuan to divorce you. Can you tell me why?
Because our relationship is broken. So,
A broken relationship. You actually dare to help.
Unveiling Si Huayuan.
Has feelings for you? Contact me when she's completely dead.
Losing one's mind hearing that.
Tell me what you want. Just don't hurt my dad.
I love dealing with smart people. Since you've chosen to use my identity to threaten Si Huayuan, you, Mrs. C, better not give up halfway. Otherwise,
Don't.
don't blame me for being ruthless.
Sorry, Miss Mu.
I just stepped away for a moment and he.
Miss Mu, your father was found alone and unharmed. Please assist in the investigation. Please cooperate with us.
Call him. Now even Dad is dragged into this. The real 406.
Since they chose to use my identity to threaten Si Huayuan, then Mrs. C, don't give up halfway.
Call him. Open the door. I want to get out.
Miss Mu, can't stop now.
I want to get out. Open the door. Mu Wanqing. What are you going to do? Is this really your fate? Can you never escape it?
Don't move. You begged me on your knees to put your idiot father in a nursing home. You made me a promise.
Mu Wanqing. Give it up. No one cares whether you live or die. You'll never escape your current situation.
Thank you for your hard work. My wife is unwell and needs rest. If there's anything, contact me and ensure her personal information stays private. Why?
He actually admitted our relationship in front of others. What's he up to?
He's bold enough to mess with this place? I'll arrange for my father to move to a different nursing home. Don't worry. I'll take good care of him.
Is he showing concern for me?
Are you crying out loud? Mu Wanqing, you can actually cry with sound? Wipe your tears. So ugly. I didn't mean you shouldn't cry. It's okay to let it out. If you want to cry, just cry. That little girl who always cried finally cried out loud. You forgot about our weekly family gathering. Today must have scared you, huh? I booked a room upstairs. Go rest for a bit before coming down for dinner. Don't push yourself. I'll wait for you to come down.
Mr. C, your wife had quite a scare today. Please pay more attention to her mental state.
Open the door, I want to get out.
Miss Mu, we can't stop now.
I want to get out. Open the door, open it.
Wanqing, your selective mutism is cured. But why did you hide it from me?
What about that mute from the Mu family? Why didn't they come?
She's not feeling well.
Why would I, as her mother, have to personally invite her to the family dinner?
Mother hasn't seen Wanqing. She's so upset she can't even eat. This issue needs fixing.
You Mu families sure know how to plot. Before gaining power in Huayuan, you secretly hid your daughter away and had this mute marry in her place. A useless woman who can't even bear children. How do you have the nerve to stay in my family?
Father loves kids. He could have a baby brother with mother. Then there'd be one more son to fight for the inheritance.
How dare you disrespect your father, ungrateful brat.
Wanqing and I are just pawns in your power struggle. Why bother with this fake act? Since you don't want to see us anyway. There's no reason to continue this meal.
You insolent brat! I'm telling you, if you have the guts, leave the Sai family. Don't think having power means you can challenge me. Without the Sai family, you're nothing. Fine.
The day I leave the C family, you better not regret it. Mu Wanqing, you regret marrying me. You lack love and suffer due to silence. Endlessly enduring insults and attacks from my parents. They're all rotten people who would do anything for power. So, don't take their words to heart. Dropping you at home, I have a meeting to attend. I'll accompany you tonight at the Mu family's charity gala.
Why?
Transferring your dad to a nursing home.
It was Si Huayuan.
Why let Huayuan know dad's situation? Embarrassing, isn't it?
Do you care about what's going on?
Alive or dead, it has nothing to do with me. Move to a nursing home, and I don't have to pay for it anymore. Right?
Dressed like you're going to a funeral.
Ugh, such bad vibes just looking at you. Why is he here? Did he hear Muwanqing?
Start talking?
Huayuan, what are you doing here?
Mother-in-law, watching selective mutism, why hasn't it improved in 20 years? Not even a little better?
Maybe she just doesn't want to talk. Is that really the case?
Wanqing, have you stayed silent all these years because of her?
Did you see Si Huayuan?
Ever since he took power,
He's changed.
Isn't that true? A man like that only someone like Wani deserves. But
since Wani wed Si Huayuan,
she seldom appears in public. Wani staying out of sight must mean Mr. C is keeping her well protected at home, unlike Mu Wanqing.
always trying to be in the spotlight, desperate for attention.
Never liked Mu Wanqing since childhood.
She just trail behind Wani like some lifeless shadow all day.
It's so aggravating to watch. Yeah.
Who would like a lifeless shadow? Si Huayuan. Soon, that lifeless shadow won't be around you anymore. Neither Mu Wanqing nor 406, Si Huayuan, ever cared about you. Si Huayuan, on the night before his wedding, when he found out his bride was switched to Mu Wanqing, the fake one, how did he feel? Bet his mood was terrible, huh? Mu Wanqing, just a mute stepdaughter living off others. Every day she trails behind Mu Wani like a gloomy shadow. Nobody would like a person like that, right?
Seems like you don't fully understand me. You know what? Before Muwani ran away from her wedding, the last person she contacted was me. We made a deal, so there's no way she'd ever become my wife, Si Huayuan.
What?
And as for Wanqing, in my eyes, she's absolutely not anyone's shadow. She's one of a kind. She repeated those hand movements hundreds, thousands of times to become the person she is today. So, please don't criticize my wife lightly.
My wife? Why? You know her well. If she's so important to you, then why? Why treat her as invisible? Why tell her not to misunderstand?
Your relationship with her? Are you okay? Standing in a dangerous spot? You don't want to live anymore. So you can really talk? Mu Wanqing. You lied to me for 20 whole years. When we were kids, you wrote your name on my hand, almost got bitten by a dog, and never made a sound. Being young, naive, and pretending to be deaf and mute to avoid confrontation. But now, we've been married for 3 years. Why are you still hiding things from me? Am I really that untrustworthy to you?
This is the first time I've seen Si Huayuan so rattled. But if I admit I can talk, won't the truth about 406 come out too?
Say something.
Everyone has secrets. Are you saying you've never hidden anything from me?
Mr. C, we've tracked the kidnapper's location.
He's here where you are.
At the hotel, and he's very close to you, Mr. C. 406 didn't change the IP address. Call again.
As long as the call connects.
Intercept the recording.
Decode his real voice. If 406 is nearby, then Wanqing.
In serious danger.
Wanqing. 406, don't hurt Wanqing.
Si Huayuan.
Why are you suddenly here? Aren't you scared?
But you can't just stand by and do nothing.
Is that the scar you got as a kid?
Did your mom hit you again? If you hate living like this, why not try to fight back? Get on.
Mu Wanqing. What are you so afraid of? Is talking really that hard for you? Why don't you just trust me? I can keep you safe. How do you protect?
Didn't you say before to contact you only when it's beyond saving? I'm just a substitute for my sister. If my sister comes back, would you still dare to boast that you want to protect me?
Get up. Put on the ring. Keep this ring safe. When its rightful owner returns, give it back to them. The sign language interpreter job results are out. You can start at C Corporation tomorrow. Don't worry. I never gave you any special treatment.
I really shouldn't have impulsively let Si Huayuan talk me into that interview.
Mrs. C wasn't hurt, was she? You were pretty heroic when you rushed to save Si Huayuan. Hasn't Mrs. C been set on divorce? Why the sudden change of heart?
I don't regret it. I just... 406. Why do you insist on me divorcing Si Huayuan?
Because he doesn't deserve anything he has. I'll make that jerk Si Yuanyu lose everyone around him. Drag him down from his pedestal, leave him abandoned and scorned, never to rise again.
What's the true identity of 406? And why does he hate Si Yuanyu so much?
I'm glad Wanqing has joined C News and become Mr. C's personal sign language interpreter. But Mr. C. Wanqing, the interpreter.
She has selective mutism. How do you communicate with her?
Looks like I'll need to trouble Miss Mu to teach me sign language. Looking forward to working with you, Wanqing, my sign language interpreter. Tonight, we're having a department dinner to welcome our new colleague. Hope everyone can join on time.
I'll work with Si Huayuan. Fingers crossed I don't let anything slip. I really need to figure out how to leave soon.
Since tonight's for welcoming Wanqing, let her sit next to Mr. C.
It's just a casual dinner with colleagues, no need to stand on ceremony. Cheers! The fish here is super fresh. Give it a try, see if it suits your taste.
Mr. C. The sound analysis for room 406 is complete. Mr. C, a call from the tech department identified the voice source. A woman around 26 years old.
A woman.
On the day the new head of the Si family took over, his wife died tragically in the wilderness. Si Huayuan, aren't you worried about news like this? If you don't want your wife dead, you should divorce her as soon as possible.
This person is often active around you. Do you have any suspects in mind?
I need to get off. Open the door, open the door.
I'll send you another audio to compare with 406. Give me the comparison result as soon as possible. Wanqing, 406. Could it be you?
Si Huayuan chatted with Xia, then drank alone. What did they talk about?
Wanqing.
Don't leave me.
Please, don't leave me. I love you. I didn't do anything outrageous last night, did I?
You don't remember anything?
Called you multiple times yesterday, but didn't pick up. Was there an emergency?
Audio comparison result come out?
Yes, the audio matches perfectly with 400 CXS voice. And last night, 400 CXS location showed they were near your house and didn't move all night.
The 406 I'm looking for. Turns out it's Wan Qing.
Sir. After analyzing the kidnapping case, I checked 400 CXS location when talking to you and found she and the bomber. The one who threatened the nursing home. They're not the same person.
I know they're not working together. The most important thing now is to figure out a way to cut off 400 SIXS contact with the real kidnapper.
I grabbed her neck, stabbed her in the back over and over, but she wouldn't talk. Flailing around, begging for mercy. And you said you'd only deal with her corpse once she's dead. Since you know her well, since she's so important to you, then why? Why do you treat her like she's invisible? Why did you tell her not to misunderstand your relationship?
I thought I was rational enough, careful, capable of seeing through everyone. But in the end, the one person I lost control of was my wife, the one I lived with day in and day out. Mu Wan Qing. Today, it's your first day teaching me sign language. Let's start with these few words.
Did Si Huayuan discover something?
Lies, misunderstanding, forgiveness. As expected, forgiveness is still hard. Today's lesson. Let's stop here for now. I'm back. If you're not busy today, let's meet up.
What are you doing here? I'm helping my sister hear you. I'll pass on what you said, her hearing isn't great. Why not wear a hearing aid or learn sign language? He said, nice to meet you from now on.
Let's work on math together. Wan Qing. How have you been all these years? You can hear now. All those surgeries during childhood failed, but this time it worked all at once. Wan Qing. Now that I'm better. You can start talking now too. Why?
So,
You knew all along I was pretending to be mute? Wan Qing, it really was my fault. Back then, an accident made me deaf, but I just couldn't accept who I was at that time. That's why I selfishly wanted someone to share my pain with. I never expected to hurt you so much.
now you're healed, can I talk again? Why must my life follow your decisions? Plan.
My life?
You don't understand me, right? Someone selfish like you could never imagine my years of endurance. So, you don't have the right to ask for my forgiveness.
Wan Qing, the truth is, I called you here today because there's something I need to tell you. The day before the wedding, it wasn't the Mu family who asked you to take her place. It was Si Huayuan who found me and asked to switch the bride to you.
Where Wanqing hide the phone from 406? Where did she hide it? I'm looking for my phone. Why do you have so much of this stuff? Don't leave me. Please. Don't leave me. I love you. That night we. "406. We talk on the phone every day. I realized today I might not have truly understood you."
What does he mean by that? Seems like Mr. C is quite curious about me. Actually, I have questions for Mr. C too.
All right. But on one condition. We can only tell the truth.
The day before the wedding, you made a deal with Mu Wani to keep Mu Wanqing by your side. Was it because you wanted her as leverage against the Mu family? Is that right?
Who told you that?
So, I was right.
Next question. My turn. Mu Wanqing. Are you being threatened right now?
Why are you asking?
To Wanqing. You're nothing but a deranged kidnapper. You'll do anything to get what you want. There's no way Wanqing would ever work with someone as twisted as you.
She has been threatened before. But it's way more complicated than you think. The C family and the Mu family are just a marriage of convenience. So why does the bride have to be Mu Wanqing?
As the only son of Si Liren, I've lived under immense pressure since I was a kid. Even the smallest mistake would make them treat me even harsher.
That's why I often have nightmares and wake up startled in the middle of the night. It's become my norm. All hardships will pass. I will be with you. Together.
At that time, just seeing Mu Wanqing by the window practicing sign language, my heart would inexplicably calm down. She's just like me, alone and helpless. So I hope that through marriage, she could find true freedom and completely escape the invisible cage of the Mu family. But I never imagined that a loveless marriage would become a new kind of restraint for her instead. She'd rather get involved with a dangerous kidnapper just to divorce me.
So that's how it is. Si Huayuan. Have you ever thought about it? Mu Wanqing seeks divorce from you. Not because she feels trapped by you. You've been married for 3 years. And every day she's longed for some love from you as her husband. But you? 3 years. Have you ever truly loved Mu Wanqing?
So, what Wanqing really wants is true feelings, understanding, and love?
I don't know what talking about. I don't understand.
I can give her all of that. Whatever Wanqing wants, I'll give her.
You don't care about her life or death. Why say that? Why give hope? Do you still want to keep her trapped here?
At first, I thought this wasn't the marriage Wanqing wanted. I forced myself not to fall for her. I used the excuse of holding her hostage to keep her nearby, dreaming that one day, I'd be strong enough to protect her, and then set her free.
So, that's why you acted all cold and indifferent. Like you didn't care about her at all?
What if? If Wanqing still has hope for this relationship, I will do everything I can to change things between us. Make up for all the years I've let her down. And you. 406. Can you honestly?
Reveal your true identity to me? We'll see how you handle it.
Since joining C Corporation. Mr. C's first team building event, huh? Mr. C called me last night. He asked to organize a group hike.
He called it strengthening bonds. Is that really our Mr. C?
Are these all prepared for us?
Help yourselves if you want to eat. Let's head out.
Wanqing, is this seat taken?
Want a drink?
Sorry about that. I get carsick. It's more comfortable in the front.
You can sit here too.
This spot's better for luggage. Coffee in the morning isn't great. Try this instead.
Dejun Mountain. Great place to get hands on, huh?
Honey, you're awake, left early, couldn't say I love you. Honey, love you, love you, love you the most.
That move you just did. How did you do that?
Which move? Mr. C, you did a great job. This move looks tough.
But practice it a few more times.
You'll get the hang of it. Don't underestimate romantic touches. Strengthen your relationship. By the way, Mr. C, you've been married.
For 3 years now.
That's still the honeymoon phase. Since you've chosen to be with her, why hide your feelings? Cherish her while present.
Just tell her you love her more.
Wait. Let's rest before we go.
Old one. Next team outing. Can we skip these physical activities? It's no different from overtime.
You think I want this? This activity was suggested by that energetic guy up the hill. Let's go.
You're just wearing a short sleeve? After sweating a lot, you might catch a cold when it's chilly. Make sure to put something on then.
The view here is amazing. Take a picture for everyone. Mr. C, translator Mu, come first.
Over here.
Had a fight? You look tense.
Come closer. Smile. Make a heart sign. All right, 3, 2. Perfect.
Let's take a photo. Come on. It's high up here, be careful.
If you're not careful and fall,
You might lose your life.
come on, come on.
In the middle,
Cheese,
3, 2, 1.
cheese. Wanqing seems to have fallen.
Wanqing. Mu Wanqing.
Start the rescue ASAP. Once the sun sets, searching gets harder.
Comrade. I found a broken tree down below. Mu Wanqing might have hit it and fallen from there. Thank you for your efforts. Start the rescue immediately. Do you have anything?
Anything at all?
When she went missing, she was wearing my jacket.
You go that way. You too, come with me.
Wanqing, please, don't let anything happen to you.
Didn't expect this, did you? This phone can only call CYUN.
Do I really have to call CYUN?
Wanqing. .406, Wanqing? How is she now? Does he think we're together? Hello? 406, can you hear me?
You. Didn't you say? When she's about to die, I'd call you. And you'd take care of her body?
Well,
She's almost dying now.
you.
Hurry and come over. Take her away.
Well done. Where's Wanqing now? Just tell me.
I don't know. I have no idea where this is.
406. Listen carefully. Place a first aid kit and portable flare in Wanqing's backpack. You just need to rub the top cap to ignite it. I hope Wanqing can find it. 406. Wanqing can do it. She'll definitely find it. Right? 406. Are you scared?
What's there to be scared of? Me?
I'm so scared I feel like I'm dying. Hey. 406. Are you there? Answer me.
I'm here.
The temperature outside has dropped a lot. I wonder if Wenqing is feeling cold. Did she put on my jacket? I put water in her backpack. It'd be bad if she showed signs of dehydration. Right now, she needs to drink some water now.
I saw it. Hurry up and get here. 406.
Don't hang up. Heading over now. Inform Wenqing. Tell her not to worry. I'll definitely find her. Wenqing.
You mute. Your dream is to be a journalist?
Have I warned you before?
If the Mu family finds out you're not mute, we'll be kicked out. Won't you listen?
Why? Just because of your sister?
Yes. The Mu family's real daughter is deaf. And you, stepdaughter, what do you—
A normal life in the Move family?
Only by pretending to be mute, earning their sympathy. Can we survive here? Say it.
Say you don't want to.
Wenqing. Are you okay? I'll get a doctor.
Don't go. Please, don't go.
Alright. I won't go. It's all over now. It's all over. Get some rest. I'll be right outside the door. Be back in a minute.
That call yesterday, even though it was like talking to 406. It felt like Si Huiyuan was talking to me. He's so smart. He must have figured out that I'm 406 by now.
Let's get divorced. Mu Wenqing. No. I should call you 406. Your endless lies are what broke our marriage. Pay the 2 billion penalty fee. And get out of my house.
For now. No surveillance footage of the suspect found. And there are no eyewitnesses either.
The phone I told you to trace?
We found an anti-tracking system on this phone. As long as the call connects, the main base station can pinpoint this phone's exact location.
So, kidnappers used it to track location, found Wenqing, and, in the chaos, pushed her off the cliff? Mrs. C. Planning to play the turtle again, are you? Weren't you pretty talkative earlier? What happened? Silent treatment again? Actually, I knew all along that you could talk. Your secrets. I know way more than you think. 406 might very well be the one who pushed you off the cliff. But he helped me find you. So I don't know. Should I turn him over to the police? Still decided to forgive him. Actually, even though I have so many questions to ask you, you need to rest right now. I won't force you to talk. I'll wait for the day you choose to tell me yourself.
What are you doing with things?
I'm staying at the hospital with you. I need to prepare personal stuff.
You're sleeping here?
We already slept together last night.
We slept together last night. Is he really gonna sleep here tonight? He's not taking a shower, is he?
Please, don't leave me. I love you.
Mu Wanqing. What are you thinking about?
The water's ready. Go ahead and wash. What's wrong? Did I hurt you?
It's just feeling a bit out of place. Why are you being nice to me?
Does this count as being nice to you? This is not an ordinary couple. Things that everyone does. As a husband, they didn't even fulfill their most basic obligations. You go to sleep first. I need to wait for a very important phone call.
Is he waiting for a call from 406?
It's nice to receive your call. 406.
Waiting for my call? Why are you so happy?
No idea. Maybe because you helped me find Wanqing.
Aren't you curious why I was with Mu Wanqing? And why help you save her?
Actually, I know much about you. For example, you're a woman around 25 years old.
How do you know?
So, I'm curious. Are you pretty?
No. Does it matter if a kidnapper is pretty? Flirting with me, the kidnapper? Seriously? You're a married man.
Wanqing is probably asleep, isn't she? She wouldn't find out.
Si Huayuan, you lousy jerk.
Don't rush. We'll have a chance to grow together. In other ways. But before that, I need your help. Let's catch the real kidnapper. I know. Not responsible for pushing Wanqing down the mountain. I'll make him pay. For what I've been through. For what Wanqing suffered, double the pain.
Mrs. C, you're the one who exposed my appearance.
I need your help. Let's catch the kidnapper together.
That person is about 6 feet tall. Has heterochromia, 2 different colored eyes. Since you've already betrayed me,
I'll be taking back my phone. Mrs. C, get ready to face me. Mu Wanqing. What's wrong? What happened?
Si Huayuan, can you stay with me? I'm scared.
What just happened? Someone was here.
Everyone's talking about you now. They're all discussing you. Aren't you scared?
I'm not scared. And I have no regrets. Now, Just have a good dream, that's all.
When are you planning to catch me? I've helped the real kidnapper a lot. I deserve the punishment. When will you get the phone? This phone is crucial evidence. Don't you need it?
If I need it, will you give it to me? For 06, planning to confess to me?
I'm afraid that when you see me, you might regret it.
Are you worried about me?
Worried about myself. I don't know how to face you. Let's meet. Right now. Holding phone, looking for you. Unaware Si Huayuan saw me. Realized I'm 406. How would he feel? I won't run away. I won't pretend to be 406 anymore. I'll step out openly, face him, and solve this together.
You.
Why are you?
406. You've been through a lot lately.
You knew I was 406 all along. Then why?
Why didn't you expose me? Because I was scared that if I did, I might lose you completely. I was afraid my love would become a burden to you. For the past 3 years of our marriage, I've been suppressing my feelings every single moment. I didn't dare say it out loud. I feared dragging you into the C family troubles, but I never thought it would make you disappointed and sad. Sad enough to pretend to be a kidnapper just to escape this home. Wanqing. I'm sorry. Actually, I think of you every day. Even if it's just as an ordinary couple, that's still my dream come true.
I can't believe it. One day, I'd actually see this kind of moment.
Try it, see if it's good.
Didn't know you were a great cook.
Wanqing. Let's eat at home more often from now on. Our old home. It felt so empty.
We've been married for 3 years. We're strangers sitting together. We say a word. Forget about sharing meals, even when you're asleep.
Wanqing. Is that what you want? You don't want to sleep in separate rooms with me? Should have told me earlier.
I didn't mean it like that.
Actually, to me, this house feels warm because of you. You're the reason it feels like home. Seeing that light on at home every night. Feel unexplainable peace. Because I know you're waiting for me to come back. Before, Win didn't talk. Every time I saw you, I felt a sense of calm inside.
So let's make a promise, from now on, to always be honest with each other. Don't keep anything from each other. All right?
Wanqing, actually, Huayuan, I want to come clean. You rushed out of the hospital panic. Was because of this message? This kidnapper. I'll catch him. But everything about this phone. Don't mention it to anyone.
Worried about dragging into this? I can take the consequences. Things have come to this point already. I think we might as well just lay it all out. Tell everyone.
You fool. Leave it to me. I'll handle everything. For the time being, don't say a word. Alright? Before figuring out who this person is, we have to be careful.
Hyun. Thank you. Thanks. Even after knowing I was pretending to faking a kidnapper to threaten you. You still love me.
I'm the one who should thank you. Would you give me a chance to love you? Stay by your side. If one day you find out I'm not who I really seem, Wanqing, I wonder when you discover my secret and know everything about me, will you still firmly hold my hand?
Hyun.
Wanqing, did you sleep well?
Yeah. Aren't you supposed to be at work?
I've been working non-stop these years. Day off is fine. What do you want to do today? I'll be with you no matter what.
I've actually imagined it before. Our married life together. Be careful. That's too dangerous. I'm so happy. It's strange, isn't it? I keep saying every day, I want a divorce, leaving this family. But I still think about these random things.
When did you start imagining these scenarios? So, that's when you started falling for me.
Who's falling for you? I just didn't expect you'd admit the thing between us.
Actually, I fell for you even earlier. Way earlier. A long, long time ago.
When?
Well, you'll know someday.
You'll find out.
Mr. C, there's trouble at the company.
The banner downstairs. Who sent it?
Cameras missed his face. But I compared his build and gait with the kidnappers. It's probably the same sent someone to investigate. We'll get answers.
Few know the C family's secrets. The kidnapper. Could it be?
Reports say the person who hung the banner outside C Group is the same one who previously threatened the CEO. What are the secrets and conspiracies this mysterious kidnapper mentioned? What could they possibly be?
Mrs. C, long time no see.
After reigniting your old flame with Si Huayuan, have you forgotten about our agreement?
What exactly are you planning?
I'm going to destroy Si Huayuan completely.
You saw the news, didn't you? This is just the first step. I'll blow this up and let everyone know. The true face of the C family scum. What do I need to do for you to release Si Huayuan?
Mrs. C. Ever since you exposed me, you lost the right to negotiate with me. Hold my phone tight. Prepare for my punishment.
If I give 400 SIXS phone, will he stop recklessly threatening Si Huayuan?
President C.
These files. All came in today.
Yes. After they were sent over from the
Our public email.
received anonymous messages. The emails all said the same thing. Si Huayuan, are you still getting good use out of my name? The life you took from me, are you satisfied with it? Just wait. Very soon. I'll take back everything that's mine, and you, a worthless coward hiding behind a mask, deserve to cower in filth.
Watch me with your own eyes.
Enjoy everything you fought so hard to achieve, including your wife, Mu Wanqing.
Could this kidnapper be the one the C family dealt with years ago?
All right, I understand now. Mr. C, tech team detected unknown call. Called the madam, talked for 5 minutes.
Not good. Wan Qing is in danger. Why are you here? Do you intend to give this to the police?
Yeah. No one knows what that lunatic will do next. I can't just sit back and do nothing. Hand phone to police. He won't threaten you again.
That person. They called you? What did they say?
They said, I don't know you at all.
Then why don't you come ask me? What are you afraid of? Afraid the truth behind it would be too much for you?
Yeah. I'm terrified to death. Pretending to be 406, scared you'd find out. Every day, thought about escape. Because, scared you'd be like me. Found out your secret. You'd want to run away too. Yesterday felt wonderful, like a dream. It feels like I could wake up any moment. I don't dare to bet. I'm scared.
What can I do to make you believe me? What can I do to make you feel safe?
No matter what happens, we'll face it together. Whatever the outcome, I can accept it.
Don't jump to conclusions easily. The truth might be harsher than you think.
Why not? After knowing my secret, you didn't abandon me?
Wan Qing, promise me. No matter what happens afterward. Even if Si Huayuan disappears from this world completely. You must remember. I will always love you. Alright? Wan Qing,
Okay.
tomorrow, hold a press conference. Explain to the public what happened today. You said, we'll face it together. Join as the sign language interpreter. Come with me.
Don't worry. No matter what you do, I'll always stand behind you and support you, unconditionally.
Alright. There's work at the company I need to handle. Wait for me at home.
Wan Qing. Let's talk. Feeling kind of complicated right now. This was supposed to be my wedding home.
Why did you come back?
Why I came back? You should ask. Why I left? I left right before the wedding. Got the message from Si Huayuan. He's actively asking to marry you. That's not why I'm leaving. I decided to leave. Is this anonymous file? Aren't you surprised? Could it be? You already knew? I shouldn't say this. But I can't just stand by and watch them ruin the rest of your life. Even though your mother forced you to marry Si Huayuan back then? If the Si family deceived us from the start, you can call off the marriage now.
I won't divorce Si Huayuan. Right now. Not because I'm your stand-in, or because of mother's pressure. This is me, Mu Wanqing, marrying Si Huayuan willingly. And besides, everyone has secrets, right?
Wan Qing, you finally decided to talk.
The sender of this report. Do you know who it is?
Asked father, not him. But I'm sure. Whoever sent me this anonymous letter doesn't want me to marry Si Huayuan.
If not from the Si family or Mu family, doesn't want Mu Wani to marry Si Huayuan.
Is.
You. This is a marriage agreement. Sign it. After we marry, you can't ask for divorce. Divorce is forbidden. You cannot hide our marriage from anyone. If you break any of these terms, penalty fee, 2 billion.
Wan Qing, what are you?
Now I understand what you meant back then.
Actually, I fell for you even earlier. I've loved you since long before. A long, long time ago.
You mean a long time ago? Must have been over 3 years ago, right? The night before the wedding. The DNA report. You gave it to my sister, didn't you? That was you too, wasn't it?
Wanqing. Listen to me.
So I was never a substitute. My husband, person you wanted to marry initially, was me. You made me marry in your place. You made me take the job, made me your translator, your teacher. It was all to protect me, right? Si Huayuan, you've loved me from the beginning. Haven't you?
I have.
Even if
I'm not Si Huayuan. Does it not matter to you?
I love you. Not the name Si Huayuan. And getting to know each other again isn't too late. Hi. I'm your wife. Mu Wan Qing.
So,
When all this is over, will you marry me?
no. When all this is over, I'll propose to you. Wanqing. I love you. Adopted by the Si family. I've been searching. Meaning of my life as Si Huayuan. Was it for power? Was it to escape the Si family? It doesn't seem like it. But now I understand. Sole purpose of being Si Huayuan. Just to meet Wanqing.
Mr. C, are you ready? The press conference is about to start.
Speaking alongside Mrs. C first time. I'm still a bit nervous. This tie. I just can't get it right. Wanqing. Help me with my tie.
My first time. Not very good at it.
Mr. C, the venue is ready. All right. Oh, Miss Mu is here too. Mr. C, here's the speech draft.
Got it. I'll head over shortly.
All right. Look at Mr. C's dark face. It's like ink's about to drip from.
Send him to Africa to mine coal tomorrow. Regarding the insults and threats yesterday, I make a statement. I will not, for reasons, yield to any illegal or criminal acts.
There's a fire.
Wanqing.
Si Huayuan.
Mrs. C is in my hands again. This feeling. Truly wonderful. Looks like I didn't grab the wrong person last time. The most precious thing to you, Si Huayuan, is Mu Wanqing.
Wanqing.
Mrs. C, say something. Your beloved husband is calling you.
I'm warning you, if you dare touch her,
I swear.
you'll die by my hand. It's me you want. Leave Wanqing alone.
I'll talk to you.
Talk to me? About what? Haven't you already openly declared war on me? I will never succumb to any illegal or criminal activity for personal reasons. Si Huayuan, is this your attitude towards talking to me? You would do this for Mu Wanqing. Give up fame, fortune, and status? Will you give me back the life that belongs to me completely? You can't do it. But don't rush. Mu Wanqing was dealt with. You're next. I'll expose all the shady deals between you and the Si family. I'll destroy you completely. I'll crush you into the mud. Make sure you can never recover and die in agony.
Wanqing, don't worry. I will find you for sure.
Right now.
Don't come closer. You. One time.
Just once.
I want to do something for you. Huayuan. Just remember this. I truly love you.
Wanqing, don't do this.
Si Huayuan. I love you.
Crazy woman, you're here again.
This time, I won't let you threaten him anymore.
Wanqing. Mu Wanqing.
A major traffic accident occurred today on Qingjiangshan Highway.
The vehicle involved has been found.
No victims or suspicious individuals were discovered.
Evidence links accident to Mrs. Mu, wife of CEO Si Huayuan.
She was kidnapped and then drove the vehicle into the guardrail. Police have released a sketch of the suspect. Si Huayuan is holding a press conference today to provide more details.
First off, I need to confess to the public. I am not Surly Ren's son. The name Si Huayuan. Si family leader's position. They're all fake. Today, holding this press conference. As Mu Wanqing's husband, I sincerely ask all the reporters and everyone watching, help me find my wife. This is my wife, Mu Wanqing. Yesterday, she was kidnapped by the suspect who's been threatening me. She was wearing a black suit. Her hair was in a ponytail. We still have so much unfinished business. Actually, I've been, from even earlier, fell in love with you. A long, long time ago. I haven't made her happy yet. After everything is over, I'll propose to you. Wanqing, I love you. If I had known this would happen to her, I would have told her sooner. I'm begging all of you, if any of you see her, please call the police immediately. Help my wife. Come back home safely. I beg you. Please.
Who would have thought Si Huayuan had such a tender side? Since that's the case, it's time to reclaim everything that belongs to me. That bastard Si Huayuan stood before media for a woman.
Talking nonsense. Liren, it's that kid. He's alive and he's back. It's him. The child I abandoned years ago, Liren. I want to see him.
What? You want to see him? Are you acting as the biological mother, or are you seeking power? See him for his identity as a murderer. I'm telling you, don't come here.
What's with the pretense of maternal love and...
So what if he comes back? Could it be you can introduce him with dignity and uprightness? That, born with heterochromia, violent tendencies since childhood, our son is a freak who enjoys torturing animals.
You.
Wow. My dear mother. Don't you recognize me? I'm your biological son. Oh no, the freak you killed with your own hands. Bet you never expected this. The child you killed is back.
Kid, calm down. We abandoned you back then.
Because we had no choice.
What are you trying to do?
No choice? Wasn't it all just for the C family's power? You wanted to get rid of me, the freak. Then adopt someone more obedient and capable. To help you seize that power you always wanted. But now, your wish didn't come true. That good kid, Si Huayuan. Actually for her. Admitted in public. That he's adopted. The C family might be facing big changes now.
My child, calm down. Let's talk it out peacefully.
I have nothing to say to you. Don't you all think Si Huayuan is more suited to be your child than me? But what if I killed the woman he loves most? Tell me, would he become just like me?
Good boy. Not afraid. Here I am.
I thought you'd spend your whole life hiding behind women. Like a coward.
I was forced to take your life away.
I've always felt guilty about it.
I've even thought, if one day you
could make it back alive.
These are yours, I'm returning them all.
But what you shouldn't do
was lay a hand on Wanqing.
Stop pretending to be all pitiful here. You're just like the rest of them. A selfish, self-serving coward. This time, I lost. But next time, I will definitely.
There won't be a next time. We are all just pawns being used. Who's luckier than who?
Huayuan.
Wanqing, it's all over now.
After all these years, why am I nervous seeing Mr. C?
This isn't his office. And besides, he's not Mr. C anymore. Don't be nervous. Here they come.
Mr. C.
Come on in. What are you waiting for? Dig in. See how it tastes.
Wanqing, didn't expect you were a great cook. This is amazing.
It wasn't me.
It was all him.
I won't let Wanqing cook. She might blow up my kitchen. Hey,
Whoa! That's a huge diamond ring. So pretty. Though I don't quite get why marry the same person twice. But if I get 2 diamond rings like these, it's not impossible.
By the way, I heard. You changed your name. Is that true?
You changed your name?
yeah,
What is it now?
see,
Only.
Qing.
Siwei Qing. This Qing. Wanqing's Qing? See, you're really something. No wonder. You swept our Wanqing off her feet.
But speaking of which, Si Wei Ching. When will you return to the office? All waiting for you.
I'm not planning to go back. I'm planning to stay with Wanqing, travel across the country for fieldwork, become a journalist. Be with her. Help her achieve her dream.
It's hard to process this news. But no matter what, congratulate Siwei Cheng for successfully marrying Mu Wanqing.
Cheers! May all lovers find their happily ever after. Love boldly, pursue happiness.